Hey guys, what's going on? It's Devin here, and I've decided to bring back some of the old maps on my crazy SnD plan spot video, and this is going to be the first one of the updated SnD plan spots. This one's going to be Sovereign, my best map, and I feel like in my old video I didn't include a lot of plan spots. That's because I didn't know of them at the time. So I feel like that once I'm going to be going over all the maps that I've done already, primarily just competitive maps, because I'm not really going to be learning any more on the pub maps, to be honest, because I don't ever play pub SnD. So I'm just going to be focused on competitive maps for the updated ones. And we will have to wait 60 seconds to get this game started. I was hoping it wouldn't do that to me, but oh well. It happens, it happens, it happens. So, I'm going to be showing you all the new spots. I have a lot of awesome spots, so make sure you guys stay tuned all the way till the end. I have some really, really good spots to show you. I can guarantee you'll learn at least one thing from this video. If you guys watch my singles gameplay, you'll probably see me use these spots. And I want to kind of reiterate what I'm watching for in each of my spots. And you may learn some new spots, because there's some spots that I don't personally like using, but you may find very, very useful. And this is extremely useful for increasing your game in 1v1 singles, as well as team ladder and doubles. This is not just for singles, guys. This is for all of game battles. Even in domination, some stuff like this could work out, because I'm also going to be showing you guys like break strats and stuff you can see from certain angles. So if you even play a respawn, you could benefit from this video as well. So we're going to be going off a break right on defense, which is probably the main spot I use. You'll see me do this a ton. I just jump on the glass, and you can see once I jump on the glass, as you can see from the angle right here, I can't really see much. I can see map room, ladder, bomb room, and that's it. When I jump up, I can see snake and B-dom. So this, and also the blue hallway, and I can also see everything in front of me a lot clearer now. And I don't like looking through the glass like this. Sometimes I do look through it and just do this, but I don't really like it much because it's kind of hard to see. So I usually just break the glass like that and just, you know, give myself some better vision. I'll always post up with an AR, so you never want to have a sub when you're up here. Always have an AR, and you can do the same thing I'm doing right there from here, but I wouldn't suggest this because it's so easy to get shot in the back in caution. So I would stand on the back porch right there. One spot I like using in TL is when I break. In TL and dubs, you don't want to really break glass because you don't want to get flanked like that. So you usually want to break through here, just like this. And I like running up on here and just ADS in this. And what you can do is you can see if they push out of blue room. So if anybody pushes out of blue room in the map, you'll be able to see them. So you can just call that out for your team. And at the same time, you can also see if anybody pushes snake. So you're able to see snake and blue from the same spot. And at the same time, if you want to watch your caution, you can just look over here and just prone up and just watch the caution. Or you can move over here, watch and sit in this spot, which I love using as well, where I can see B-dom and I can see caution. And I also got a head glitch in case somebody calls them out over here. So I can see a bunch of spots at once. And if you can also push over here, obviously, to see the entire blue cross. So this scaffolding is a really good vantage point for the entire map. Alright, so another spot I like doing right off the break is going to be right in this corner. Wait for people to push out. And I'm not going to be going over all these strats. I got way too many strats. I shouldn't really be reiterating all these. But that's just some main ones I do. But now for the plant spots, which is what I really should be focusing on. One plant I like to do is just lay prone right here, and the bomb will obviously fall on the floor, like right about there. And I just run back to this blue box. And you guys saw this in my first Sovereign plant spot video. I just did this in Sound Horde. But you can't Sound Horde anymore. They got rid of the whole, not the entire feature, but you can't Sound Horde from this spot specifically. So what I do, instead of laying into the box, I just lay in the back of it. And what I do is I just ADS here in case they walk out looking for me. Usually they won't look in this spot because not many people know about this spot. And your goal is really just to see them walk by. And you always want to keep an eye on the bomb to make sure they're not ninja diffusing. So what you want to do is you want to turn your screen over here right on the yellow stairs. Stand up, and when you stand up, you should be able to see if he's on yellow stairs at all. Because lots of times you'll stand up, and if you're just doing this and you sprint forward, lots of times they are on yellow stairs. So you always want to make sure you check yellow stairs before you do anything else. So you pop up yellow stairs, you move up, the bomb should be right there, you check the bomb, and then you go back to your spot. And you just repeat all the way until the bomb cycle is complete. There's one spot. Another spot is way back here, believe it or not, you can actually see the bomb. And this is one spot I like using. I just like laying prone back here, you know, maybe posting up, watching maps or whatever, watching caution, whatever you're going to be watching, you just post up back here, do your usual thing. And then you're able to see the bomb by just standing on this, and you'll be able to see it. I know it's kind of hard to see without the bomb down. But when the bomb's down, you'll be able to see it at a pretty good angle. You'll be able to see the bomb from back here. And if you can't see it that well, you can just hop up. And as you can see, I can see the entire floor just to see if the bomb's down. And as long as you have an AR, even with the submachine gun, you should be able to kill them at this range. Really shouldn't be a problem because they're not going to be moving at all. So you don't really need to worry about that. In the same bomb spot, I also like sprinting right out of the bomb room, right through map room, and I like laying prone right here. I just prone up right here, and what you got to be careful of is lots of people will run right in front of you, so you got to be ready for that gunfight. You want to put your aimer right here, and you just want to see if they push up yellow stairs, being ready for a gunfight there, and at the same time, if they push from blue room or from the staircase, they're going to be pushing across here or into your room that you're in. But since you're prone, if they come to check this spot, it's going to be very difficult for them to get a kill. And if you want, you can pop out here and you can see your caution as well as the entire back of the map if you'd like to pop up and check that every now and then. I usually just stay prone and I'll just push up and check bomb if I need to. Alright, let's see here. Another plant spot will be right in this corner. Most of these corner spots are preferred to be used in TL. People do use them in singles. It's really effective. Catches me off guard a lot. It really does catch me off guard. Laying in this spot, you're able to see right here. If they're poking out of yellow stairs, you'll be able to see if they walk up that. You'll be able to see all of this. And if you, depending how you adjust your screen, if you want to adjust your screen so you can see blue stairs, I personally don't do that. I just kind of adjust my screen like this so I have a better chance of winning a gunfight if they pop out right there, compared to doing turning your screen a lot more. So I put my screen like this, and you just gotta wait for them to walk out there. Another spot would work if you're right in this corner, and you can do that. I don't like this spot because lots of times they do pop up yellow stairs, and if they pop up yellow stairs when you're in this spot, there's a very good chance you're gonna lose the gunfight to that because they have a head glitch, and yeah, primarily just the head glitch getting to work. Another one, believe it or not, that's really effective is this one right here. I haven't tried this in singles, but I've seen other players do it, and it's a charm. Trust me when I say that when people run back here, they might be able to see your gun here. I'm not 100% sure, but people just don't check it. Like, when you check a corner, you're going to check this corner right here. You're not going to check the corner in this. So you simply walk right by, and you will get shot in the back. And it's just such a good spot to be in. All you got to do is get ready for a gunfight right in front of you. If you want to plant the bomb here, that's fine, but I would prefer to plant the bomb somewhere like right there, just so you can still have an eye on it, but not be like they have to walk over. You know, if it's kind of hard to explain. Like if they're walking right here and they go to defuse the bomb like this, they're not going to check this side of the room. But if you plant it right here, they have to walk on this side, and when they do go to defuse the bomb, they're going to see you in the corner, and they're going to have an easy kill right before they go to defuse it. So that's one. Now the rest of the plant spots I'm going to be showing you for B-bomb are going to be when the bomb's planted right over here. And I'm going to start off with this corner right here. One thing I love doing is having a nice dub setup to set up as is having one person ADS right here, which this strat also works in singles. You can just rotate your screen in singles like this. I do this sometimes. And if you're going to be doing dubs, this will be the dub strat. Is have one guy ADSing the bomb and have the other guy watching his back right here. This is one thing I've been doing quite a bit in dubs lately when we get the B plant down. Is I lay prone right here and I can see if he pushes out of blue through this little crack in the box. And at the same time, if he pushes up blue stairs, I'll be able to see his head poking out, so all I got to do is stand up and get the kill. And so this guy, all he has to do is watch up there, and he can cover the bomb, and all I got to do is watch his back, which will be no problem. And this strat also where I use a lot in singles. I always just prone up here, and just see, they usually will pop out blue room, but if they don't pop out blue room, all you got to do is stand up, check the bomb, and get the X down. If you plant on a bad angle, you might not be able to see it, so you could just stand up on this box and check. Lots of times you will have bad timing, though. I know I do have bad timing a lot. Like the minute I pop up, that do a pop of the blue room, which I was watching the entire time. So sometimes that happens. Another one could be extra right here. I don't use this in singles. I like using this to watch the crosses because as you can see, I can see all of A cross. And if I angle my screen like this, I can also see the blue stairs as well. If anybody pushed out a snake, so I can watch that. But typically, I'll have my screen positioned like this, so if he pushes out of blue, I'll be able to see him, and I'll also be able to see if he pushes out of bomb room or up blue stairs. So this was one plant spot that would work out. If you're just watching this, you could also, this would work perfectly for the guy, if you're doing the same strat as before. Instead of laying at that box, I could sit right here. But I prefer to go to the other spot, honestly, and then all you gotta do to check the bomb is just walk over and do that, and do whatever you want to do. So that's one plant spot. Others obviously consist of this. I don't like this spot, and I don't suggest you guys use this in singles at least, because it's just such a common spot, and everybody checks it nowadays, you know? You lay prone in crow's nest, and you wait for them to pop up map, and you pop out here, you'll get the kill. But at the same time, if they pop out here, you're going to die. And there's not a whole lot you can do about that. One thing you actually can do to help it is actually not prone up, but squeeze yourself up against this wall. I don't know where the hell my feet go, but they're on here somehow. And you can, whichever way you position yourself, you can either watch the entire cross on this side, or you can watch the entire cross on this side. And you can do the same thing on the other side of the ledge, whichever you prefer to do. And from this spot, as long as you have a headset, you can hear the bomb. And primarily, you just want to have your cursor, not your cursor, but your aimer, crosshairs put right here, just so in case they pop out and check the spot, because some people do like to check. And the minute they pop out, you can just get the kill. So there's those plant spots. I'm trying to think of some others real quick. I know there definitely are. One would be back scaffolding. I don't ever really go back scaffolding when I plant, unless it's like TL or something. But in singles, I never do this, but it could work out. You know, you just stand up, you can see the bomb from right here, and you can also jump if you're having trouble seeing it. And if you plant anywhere over there, it's going to be a lot worse for you. I really would suggest you plant on one of like the corners right here that I'm ADSing at, because that's definitely one of the best spots you can go to do so. So that's going to be all the B plant spots. I know I covered a lot of them, and yeah, those are really the only ones I ever bother using. So hopefully you found those ones useful. Now we're going to be going over the A bomb. The A bomb, as you can see, is a very open bomb. And I'm going to be starting off this bomb with a very, very sneaky little tactic that people have caught on to, but I still love using it. And basically what this is I plant the bomb on the far left corner and I go up this staircase. And it's kind of hard to iterate, but basically I stand right here on this back corner and I try to get as far away from the bomb as I can. And as you can see, it pops up. There we go. And just try to push away from it. And you plant right here. And as you can see from here, one thing that if you guys are interested in the future is one way to check for great plant spots is just go on the farthest spot from you planting the bomb and just looking around you and thinking to yourself, okay, so I'm pretending that I'm the bomb right now, and I'm gonna try to see whatever I can see. I can check the bomb from. So if, as you can see, I can see the staircase from the underground from here. That means that when I'm on that spot, I'm gonna be able to see myself. I'm gonna be able to see the bomb. So what I'm gonna do is just go over here on the stairs. And you're just going to climb up, and all you got to do is check the bomb. You'll be able to see the bomb right where my screen is facing. It's going to be right outside that yellow little fencing right there. And then all you're going to do is just crouch back down, so you're completely hitting from above unless they come over here and check. But you're completely hitting, and all you got to do to check is to climb up and then climb back down. And you just do that every so often to check if they're planting. And if the bomb does disappear, realize that they are defusing. You won't always be able to see their body. Sometimes they'll prone up like this and start defusing the bomb just like this. So you got to be aware. If you do not see the bomb anymore, or the bomb has turned in some kind of way, you have to make sure to take note of which way the bomb's facing. If it's open towards you or open towards the other side, take note of which way it is open so that you can be aware when they are defusing. And if that does happen, when you realize the bomb has disappeared, all you got to do is climb up and just wall bang the spot right there. Just the spot right here, because that's the only way they're going to be able to get the bomb. As you can see, it will shoot right through to here, so you don't got to worry about them getting the defuse off, because it will always hit them. And all you got to hope is that they didn't get enough time off already. So that's probably one of the major plant spots that I love doing. You know, obviously you could you know, sit anywhere in B-Dom and just pop out and check it occasionally, whatever you want to do. But that's the one I prefer to use. Another one is planting A-bomb and just running back to this little corner right here. And one thing you have to be aware of is that you are vulnerable to this spot. And it's up to you whether you want to rotate back and forth or not. I don't even bother with it. I like staying in this spot right here, and I can see my caution. I can see my research, and I can also see the entire bomb, so I don't got to worry about them ninjaing. And in this spot, it's very, very hard for people to see you from here. Trust me when I say people push out, and they won't be able to see me, because most of the glass is covering me for the most part, and people really don't expect you to be in this kind of a corner. All you got to do is wait for them to pop out, and then you get them and get the kill. And again, you are vulnerable if they push out green, and you'll be able to see them if they push out there. So this is the only spot you're weak to. So it's up to you whether you want to do this or not. It's up to you. I personally like to stay still, though. So that's another plant spot. Obviously, there's some more where people like laying on top of the bomb and stuff like this, and just kind of working like this and kind of like working around this little blue cardboard thing. I don't even know what this is supposed to represent, but you know, people like rotating themselves around this and just really like kind of locking down maps and saying, okay, he's not on research side, so I know that. I'm going to just check my back, and I'm going to keep watching this. He's not at research. I'm going to check my back. Alright, I'm going to keep watching this. He hasn't crossed yet. I'm going to check my back and just keep on rotating throughout stuff like that. Works very, very well. Another nice plant spot is in this corner. With this little machine right here, which appears to be some kind of machine gun. With this thing, it disguises you very, very well. People don't really see you that well when you're in this corner. So you just want to crouch up and you want to position your screen just like this so that you can see your entire caution. You can also see if they push you from your own spawn. Actually, that would be their spawn actually. So you want to position your screen like this and just kind of be ready for them to pop out there or there. And all you got to do is check the bomb, is just pop out and you'll be able to see it from right here. And you can jump up if you're having trouble seeing it or whatever. This is one spot. Another spot I like doing is sitting in the corner right here. And you're purely just going to be watching your back. If they come from behind you, which they most likely won't, they usually don't come from that way. But if they do, they most likely won't check this corner and you will be good. And all you got to do is just wait for them to pop out right in front of you. And to check the bomb, all you got to do is walk out, check the bomb, which you'll be able to see from right there, and just walk back here. But now that this robot has arrived, I'm going to show you guys another plant spot real quick. One thing I'm going to go over here real quick is this plant spot. You just climb up on the boxes. And now this is how you get to lights. This is not exactly a plant spot, but more of a spot to be on the map. And you just ride this robot, and you can see there's a light here, and there's also a light right here. And all you got to do is pick which one you want to go to. This one's best for covering A-bomb. I always go in this light, but it's up to you. And you kind of position your screen, and you always want to make sure, it's kind of hard to iterate here, but watch my far left side of my screen. And as you can see, I don't want the far left to be here. This is not where I want it right now. I want it to be right left of that blue thing. As you can see, the blue thing is not on the very edge of my screen. And trust me when I say this is very important, because when the very left edge is on the blue thing, I won't be able to see them push up from research. So they'll be able to get the plant down to get to the fuse, whichever the situation is. I won't be able to see them push from research. But from this spot, unless they're like crouch walking up to it or something, I will be able to see their head pop up right to the left of the blue thing on the far left side of my screen, which is right there. I'll be able to see their head pop up right here. And if my screen's adjusted like this, I won't be able to see their head pop up, and they will defuse the bomb from right there, like right from where I'm wall banging. So this is how you jump to this light. And then you jump down if you got to do whatever, and obviously you can jump to the other light too. So another nice spot is people like sitting back here. Depends what you want to do. You can either prone up, which people don't usually prone up, but you can crouch and just kind of cover yourself. But be aware, if a robot comes from behind you, you will get glitched into it, and it's really, really annoying. And there's also, you can just sit here and just watch both ways, and just prepare for a gunfight. And as you can see, this thing will come from behind you, and I don't even want to demonstrate to you guys what it's like, because it will stick you in there for a good like 10 to 20 seconds. So it's really, really annoying. One plant spot that so many people use that I really don't find that useful, but other people use it and it's really effective, is posting up with an AR right here. And all you're going to be doing is just make sure that if they pop out caution, and if they don't pop out caution, you can see the entire cross. You don't got to worry about them being green. So you can see if they cross to green, when you watch your caution, and you just pretty much look out for anything over there, and you just shoot them if they do pop out. That's one thing people love doing. And then there's another spot where people just sit in the green. They can either sit in a corner, rotate back and forth, sit in a corner, just watch one side, whatever you want to do. But primarily, I think the best thing to do is just kind of rotate yourself around the green room, just checking the bomb and everything, and just kind of waiting for them to pop out either side, and just being ready for anything. And then there's also plant spots where you just sit in the back corner, and push in the green, check the bomb, or do whatever. Or you could also sit in the far back corner, watch the entire cross. But the thing I don't like about watching the entire cross is it's such a powerful spot to be able to see if they cross to the A-bomb, but it takes so long to run back here that odds are they probably might have already crossed. So you don't want to really take that risk if they're going for a ninja. But it is up to you. You can go ahead and take that risk if you'd like. And some other spots that I like doing is like land prone, stuff like this. You are exposed to your back, which is why I don't use them that often. Stuff like this, where you just prone up by the boxes and stuff and try to stay hidden from your back. And at the same time, you want to watch your front. And I believe that's all the plant spots that there really are in this map. I'm trying to think if there's any others off the top of my head. There's one right here, I guess. You can see the entire cross to research watching this, but you are exposed to here. But I guess I don't use this as a plant spot, but I guess it could be a plant spot. And you just, ADS if you push the caution, and you can see if they cross to research. So you don't even need to worry about that side. All you need to worry about is right here if they pop out and rush you. Well, that's all for this crazy SnD plan spot, updated version of Sovereign. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like the video. And if you stayed all the way tuned to the end, awesome, dude. You are obviously a true subscriber. So make sure to share this video with your friends. I would greatly appreciate that. And that's all for today, guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.